All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts. With respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists, this guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of many.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step one to step two before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Prime time! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 242 pounds. Fighting out of New York, Iron!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, do not fight. You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1, classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw tonight.
Oh yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm. It's a very comforting thought for both of these competitors.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Oh, nice elbow. Beautiful.
Try to establish that jab. Nice defense there, huge block. He's able to slip the left. How How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Lands with a right hand.
Big body kick.
Just misses with the right hook.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
And both guys really throwing with authority. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
Oh, uppercut. Got the single collar tie. Now he's got the Muay Thai plum.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, single collar tie now.
Right under the elbow, body kick lands.
All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's gonna be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's gonna control the engagements from this 50-50 position?
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his
Man,
way.
get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're gonna have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger. Dig and kick. Oh. Big right hand. Big leg kick lands. Ooh, what a punch.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest, you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Punch is blocked.
Nice move to punch.
Single collar tie now. Clean with the right hook. And that left hook landed on the button. And follows up with another one. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Round two is upon us. Your thoughts on round one, Shane?
Round one was a very close round. Both guys had their moments, but nobody has really went out ahead in the race as we go into the second round.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. All All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Liver kick, nice straight punch.
The left punch is true, now the right hand.
He didn't like that left hand.
He's got hurt here. So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to it. Oh! All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. Oh, man, that's a nice kick right there.
He's doing a great job of landing that kick over and over again. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
He's looking for that left hand. It's not there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Nice.
Oh, collar tie. We march on, 3 minutes to go. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming. And when he sees it, he just makes a slight little movement, right or left, to get out of the way and avoid those shots. Ooh, what a punch.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Battling for hooks. Back and forth we go! Goes upstairs for an elbow. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind up, no tail, just a brutal kick. What a tricky head kick.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Big punch land. Ooh. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Well, you gotta be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. We approach the 1 minute mark here in the second round. And he landed the right hand there. Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Back to the feet now.
Way to hide that leg.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
He's back to clinch position.
Wow! He's out!
Oh!
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I gotta think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out quick.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout.